Standard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing weird about that.
No, it's fine.
You know what would be weird? Is if they put them in the ground and then they made tea out of them. That would be so fucking weird.
Nothing weird about that.
It's a little strange.
Do you want some? He's got dead people tea.
I do.
Yeah. I quite enjoy it.
I'm okay, thank you. Lukash's like, actually, I'll kind of try some if you make.
All right. Hold on.
The adventurous type.
Terry goes, Lukash is like, what? I'm curious.
It's got a little kick. This is good. Yeah. That'll wake you up. Yeah.
There's the dead person.
It was a particular problem. I mean, you know, you know, you've kind of got a weird little cult going, and that's okay. To be fair, I'm in a weird little cult. I mean, there's nothing unusual or wrong about that. It's, you know, all a god is really is a cult with a franchise. So, I mean, sorry, got a little, but.
But you know what? To that point, you know what isn't a cult if you're following. I'm not helping.
Caduceus is currently kind of tightrope walking along one of the edges of one of the roots before he just kind of
This fucker. What?
just slips into the tar, and this is the second familiar space where all of a sudden you slip in once more, and you're stuck.
I immediately cast, God damn it, I'm gonna cast Bless on myself, Bless on you, Bless on Jester. Help, it's again.
As Caduceus immediately,
Oh no! I tried to reach out and grab him out.
okay.
God.
All right. So you're both trying to get to him.
Help! It's again.
Do I get my initial pull out one more time?
You do.
Okay.
Yeah.
2020.
I'm gonna say that all the time. Yeah. Help! It's again.
2020. Okay.
Are you talking to the trees now?
These poor guys, they feel so drab and sallow.
I mean, yeah.
They also look
I
so
mean, no
drab.
sunlight. Is it because there's?
Oh, I
there's
didn't
no
see you there. Freaky.
I forgot. I blend in with the surroundings. This is great camouflage for me. I don't know what I was gonna say.
Kind of. And just kind of sits there, clusters of like dying vegetation kind of floating on top.
Hey, man! I didn't even do anything. Caduceus, why are you always having so much trouble with this stuff? It's easy. Just step right back out of it.
I feel like I tried that. I don't know why it didn't work. I mean, I feel like I tried that.
If it happens again, just remember,
Yeah,
just
maybe I didn't.
walk right out.
It's been very distracting here. To be fair. All right.
Place.
If it happens again, I can always pull you out.
Oh, Yasha. I think she's asleep. Hey, by the way, Marisha,
Yeah.
a second ago you were like this. I forgot to tell you. If you ever want to punch Liam,
Fuck yes.
you
Fuck
could-
yes.
you
I
just
love
need
you
like a
so
code,
much.
and you can be
Yeah.
like, punch Liam.
Okay.
Try it out.
Well, how about just punch Liam is the code? Yes!
Damn it, Marisha.
Fuck yes!
Okay.
Say our names. Talk about our
Oh,
parents.
that ritual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where
See,
we're
you
from.
already forgot it.
Oh no, it's taken her. And before it gets to her turn, I'm going to cast Greater Restoration.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Come on.
Make a sleight of hand check for me. Yeah, if somebody wants to try and distract, and they can probably aid with that, but that would be the.
I'll distract her.
Okay, how are you distracting?
Today, what I'm thankful for is that we got to see you do all the really cool stuff with
Seven.
the plants.
Make it.
7.
Oh,
Okay. As you're singing, she kind of looks
Seven with a beard?
a little put off by this, and as you kind of begin to reach out for her, she rears back and says, "What are you doing?"
Part of the ritual. It'll be fine. And I tap.
Make it. Make a dexterity check.
17. Dexterity check. 17.
Check. 17. That wins. So you reach out and touch her with the final element of the ritual.
On her shoulder.
Yeah. Your turn.
Sorry about that.
Sorry.
Oh shit.
As you touch her, kind of like her eyes glaze over for a moment, and her eyelids close, and you see the flickering of rapid eye movement from beneath the eyelids. You see sweat begin to pour from the brow, and her arms begin to kind of dig into the rock around her. You watch as the wind that surround the floor, the base of the floor around her, begin to kind of whip up a bit, and her hair kind of drifts as it begins to encircle. Eventually her eyes open. Oh no. I'm so sorry. This has to stop.
We know.
What has to stop?
What this thing is doing to all of us.
What? How long have you been here? What has he done to you?
Where are you
been-
from?
Easy.
Sorry.
I've been here 25 years. I'm not Viridian.
What?
I'm from Taldore. My name is Vilya. Yeah. And that's where we'll end tonight's episode.
Boom!
Oh,
Worth it. Worth it.
So at the end, she said she's
You
from
guys know who that is, right?
Right.
from Taldore, and she's from where?
Vilya? Azalea is her name?
Vilya.
Vilya?
Who's Vilya?
Oh my God, the council.
No?
Oh,
What?
I don't know.
No.
Come on.
Wait,
What?
Come on.
my mom?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
My mom?
No fucking way!
It's not Keelan's mom! You
No
cannot do this
You
to me!
fucking way!
The sound will be fine! You knew it! He's the one that
I
got
found
it!
out 10 minutes ago and I told Liam.
Oh my
How
god.
did you find out 10 minutes
She's a
ago?
crazy fucking druid. That's why
That just
she's
totally
a crazy
disappeared.
fucking druid. That
That
totally
totally
disappeared.
disappeared.
It got sucked in through the water plane. What is happening? Wait, what?
Well, you broke Marisha. I hope you're happy.
Fucking
Genius level shit, Matthew Mercer.
Sitting on that for a little.
Genius.
Sitting on that since campaign 1 began.
Oh my god.
So good.
We are fucked.
So good.
So wait, in the first campaign,
And
if we'd
we
have
are
come
the
to
most
Rumblecast, if
suspicious
we'd have come
people in
over
the
this way,
world.
we could have found her?
Possibly,
never
but
would've
it,
gone this
you
way.
had no reason to.
No, I know.
It's the other side of the fucking.
It's the other side of the planet. There's no-
It doesn't matter because Keyleth is still totally like essentially the same age.
Yeah. Oh my Keelan is definitely still kicking.
fucking amazing.
I thought my mom was dead. They said my mom
Everybody
was dead.
thinks you're dead.
Wait,
All her mom's
and
dead.
Billy has another leg. The leg is all they ever found was her leg. Why didn't we realize that?
Oh my.
Oh, she's got the fucking.
The fucking leg. Oh my
We didn't know that she had lost a leg.
we did.
We did?
She has
She went into the
vines.
water
All they
plane.
found was her
Instead of-
leg.
She failed her trial.
Oh,
So is this thing a fucked up kraken? Is that all this thing is?
We don't know.
We have no idea.
I mean, we don't need to know the specifics yet. It just means that your mom fell into the Bermuda Triangle.
oh my god.
Dude, who the fuck are these other people?
Fucking genius.
What is
Fucking
so
genius.
funny and amazing to me, I mean, we are the most suspicious people, and it didn't occur to any of us.
No!
When did you figure it out?
Right, like 15, 20 minutes ago, I just glanced down to see like how many people are watching our show at the end of the night. And in chat,
In the
flying by, somebody goes, I think that's Keyleth's mom.
Everybody figured it out.
It wasn't.
And I was like, what? Oh, fuck.
That's
Sam
amazing.
texted me, and then I was like, we gotta share this with Em. He went, no. And I went, why? It's Beau. And I sent it to you like 10 minutes ago, but you never
No, I'm
saw
not
it.
looking at my phone.
Of course not. Why would you?
So glad you didn't see it out
So
there.
glad you
We
didn't.
can't whisper to each other because we're not next to each other.
Yeah.
Oh, goddamn day.
Fucking great.
And you know what?
Fucking
That
great.
was amazing.
Amazing. It's
Guys,
so amazing.
Go, you guys. That was an awesome. That was an awesome session. I'm excited for the next one.
My God.
Yeah. Fuck.
Alrighty.
Blown away.
Well, on that note,
We're still playing?
Yes.
that's
we're
all.
on.
We're still on.
We're on?
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't closed it yet.
Fucking go play.
So on that note,
We're done.
No.
we'll see you guys.
Playing.
We'll see you guys in the next
no.
episode.
And then I pull out a piece of fleece and I wrap that around my hand and start casting with that. And I throw the jade into an arc and start weaving my hand through the green that floats up. And I start to create, as I cast, programmed image. And the entire dome becomes filled with pale, mostly translucent, pale amber colored scenes of the Mighty Nein in all of their time together, just floating like little specters through the dome. And as Veth and I watch, we see the Nine approaching Caduceus's family home in the yard. And we see all of them gathered in the hot tub together in the Fjord house, and we see them meeting for the first time, and Jester pointing at Stinky Caleb on day one, and just moments, all of them. And then sprinkled amongst that is also Caleb's approximation of things that he doesn't know about. So there is a vaguer image of Yasha with the silhouette of a woman in an open field, and Fjord with a crew of people, not a captain, but amongst a crew at sea, and a little blue girl with horns dancing around a bedroom, and a younger Beauregard training and getting her ass whooped by people that are vague and you can't make them out, and Veth with her child, and Caleb's schoolmates, and his parents, and a real cat who is not made of fairy stuff. And that is just going to last. And while everyone is in here, maybe it will remind us.
This is amazing. Wow. With just a little bit of jade.
We have learned a lot. You have learned a lot.
Yeah.
I noticed what you did with those bolts the other day. That was impressive. You had no help from me on that.
Well, I wanted to show you that I could make a spell too.
Oh, you barely need me at all.
Well, I mean, it was just a simple, not like this. This is amazing.
Little illusion of a goblin and a dirty beggar in a jail cell floats by.
Yep.
Long time ago, feels like.
It feels like it, yeah. And you've got Molly Mock in there, and we've seen and done so much, and it hardly seems real. I hope it was. You know what? Of course, it was all worth it. Everything that we've done, all the risks we've taken, has been worth it so far. Even if this is the end, or if we forget who we are, or something, it's been worth it.
Look at what two small town kids have accomplished to date. Much more to do.
Sure. But it's nice to look back every once in a while.
Impossible not to.
No, it's good. It's good to look back. Even back on the painful stuff. That's how you know you've moved forward. And you're different and better. It's good to look back. This is wonderful. We should show the others.
Yeah. And I just stand up and the head pops out. Oh, come. We made something for you. Come in.
All right.
As you all step in one by one, you are greeted by this incredible amber animated menagerie of memories swirling between each other, from every stage of your adventures and those individually before, and it's beautiful.
So, if we keep watch, we don't have to ordinarily, but if two of us up at a time, we are always being reminded of where we came from. Hopefully that's enough.
It's pretty crazy seeing it all played out in front of you all over again.
It's weird that it can all fit on the inside of this dome. In a way.
This is beautiful.
Look at Fjord getting attacked by a turtle. That was good. That was good.
Oh, yeah.
Can we modify something?
No, you gotta leave it, you know?
He's got that in 3 places, actually.
Yeah. Oh, tile view. Whoa.
Those specific illusions double in size just for a moment.
Oh, Mom.
Wow. This is amazing, Caleb.
Yeah.
Vilya now kind of steps in and looks, and I can't say I recognize any of this, but there's a strong sense of companionship here. I can take it you've been traveling quite some time.
Are you able to hear one of her stories and see if you can get a memory for her?
I give my best approximation of a younger version of Vilya with 2 legs just walking out and hovering in front of her for a moment before.
She kind of like watches it for a second and goes, "Could you do me a favor?"
Yeah.
Could you add a man standing next to her, walking next to her? Light hair, half-elf. And a little girl about 14, red hair.
I can do that.
Thank you.
They're a little bit silhouetted compared to most things in the dome, but...
Well, rest well. We've angered a fire god.
I'm going to create a restoration.
Okay. So mark off a slot there, and you have your memories. Return to...
Hey, my name's Jester. My mom's the reveal to see. My dad is Bevan on the Saw, also known as the Gentleman.
These are incredible names. Did you make them up?
No, they existed before I was ever born.
I feel like that's important.
I'm gonna pat Fjord on the top of his head and grade the restoration him. Be blessed, my child.
It's nice to see you. Nope. Thank you.
Do you want to do
Call back. You want to do
parchment boulder shears? Boulder parchment shears?
Cheers.
Who am I doing it with?
Not me. I'm fine.
Maybe I can go with it. I'll do it.
I'll go. Yeah. Okay, ready?
Wait. All 3 of us are going?
Three-way.
Yeah, wait.
How do you do?
Wait,
It feels like this is a dumb idea.
no,
maybe it should just be just you two. You go.
No.
Three-way.
Okay.
Wait.
That's why it doesn't work with people.
You just have to do it again.
I know 3 ways. That is not how you accomplish things.
How have you all survived to level 12?
Oh my god.
There's no way that happens twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
1, 2, 3.
Yes, I win.
All right.
That means you're going with her?
Yeah.
That's how this game works.
It's Vilya's talent. Grasp you in the water and pull you from the lagoon. You guys watch as Fjord, because it just crest off, ocean dripping from him below.
Well worth it.
way to fuck you go.
I transform and grab the lesbians and take off.
Alrighty.
All right, we're together.
Yeah.
That's okay.
All right.
Yasha, I'm flying. I'm really flying.
I'm gonna turn into a light blue owl today.
All right.
I was going to say you're doing it, Peter, but that's the wrong movie. I'm very tired.
As the first hour passes,
It's so dumb.
I'm so sorry.
They're
I have to kick
aftershocks.
it. It's
on
gonna be
it.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
That's only what it is. Oh, we're the worst. Oh, we're loopy. Okay, keep going.
Come to Critical Role for epic adventure.
This is the problem.
We better start the show over.
Yeah, I know. I gotta start from the beginning. It's the only way.
Oh my god.
Actually, yeah. As you guys are heading, as you head your way through the atmosphere, two regular owls and one light blue one. We're gonna go to break.
Sent into madness.
Give us a moment to cool down.
Oh my god.
We'll see you guys back here in a few minutes. Stay tuned.
Oh, shit. I think we should take the lesson from today and just try and talk to Vokodo. Let's learn from Beau's mistake.
I cast blindness.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
No! 15.
15.
blind.
You go blind.
What do we learn now?
I'm fine.
Yeah. There's a time and place, and the time for talking, sadly, has definitely passed.
Yeah. So he pulls out like a little stone tower that you've seen once or twice, and I hold it up and wave fingers at 3 points in front of your face and cast tongues on Chester. So you can understand any spoken language you hear.
Awesome. Okay. I'm going.
Can you understand what I'm saying right now?
What the shit? What happened to your accent, Caleb?
I don't have an accent. This is flawless Zemnian.
Does that mean I'm speaking Zemnian?
Does that mean I'm speaking Zemnian?
Is that what I sound like most of the time?
Yeah, like a sort of a Baltimore thing.
Is that in the Empire?
Yeah.
It does sound just like that, though. That's weird.
It suits you.
Thank you.
Say water. How do you say water?
Water.
Oh. I was expecting wooder or something.
The accent, it's cute. It's complicated.
I'm speaking Zemnian right now. Can you understand me, Fjord?
I feel like she's spitting it.
It sounds really angry,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I think
Very
she's
aggressive.
pissed at you.
Okay.
Caleb.
Yeah.
Oh. You're the only person that missed by one.
Oh, shit.
And you come to consciousness, everyone looks around and look around, taking stock of the friends around you. It's Fjord, Jester, Veth, Caduceus, Beauregard, Yasha, Vilya. Good, you remember all that. Why are we here? There was something you were supposed to be doing here. There's ships around you, and you came to an island. But why? Why were you here? And you immediately recognize consciously, like, oh no. Oh no. With your intelligence and self-awareness, you know exactly what happened.
I'm a little bit off. I'm in a good mood, though.
You're in a good mood.
Oh, yeah, then something so.
Oh, yeah, we better-
Oh, yeah.
Better mood?
Definitely.
Tackle him! No, I'm just kidding.
Which of us wants to take it?
Are we?
Boulder
Boulder,
parchment
paper,
shears.
Yeah, 3-way.
Certainly.
Yep.
I haven't played this since
That's three-way.
I was a little girl. Okay.
All right.
All right. On 3 or 3 then?
On
What are we doing?
on 3.
On 3.
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Go get.
3 way.
Oh.
You're out.
Oh, wait, that means I lost, so I should use my spell slot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi, Caleb.
What are we doing?
How are you doing today?
Doing so.
I cast Greater Restoration.
Suddenly, all memories rush back to you. You feel that strange alteration is ejected like some foreign substance in your lungs, but from your mind instead. Almost like mentally coughing it from the inside of your brain. And then suddenly, oh, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
I had a very tall, erect spine, and it just went a little.
Oh, he's back, you guys.
Oh no.
World sucks.
You were smiling for a second.
You were happy.
Oh.
It happens sometimes.
It looked really
We
weird.
knew you wouldn't like it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Better this way.
Yes.
Was that a question?
For now.
Period. Right?
Yeah.
You're much taller than I realized.
Yeah, average human height.
And Caduceus, make a charisma saving throw.
I haven't done shit. All right.
16?
What's your spell DC?
Uh-oh.
Oh, for Pete.
Do a nice little swan dive and do a full, 360-degree front flip and 3-point landing.
You got it. 24 points of bludgeoning damage, which I believe with your slow fall means nothing.
In a puddle, some barely any water splashes around me. I land just that gracefully.
God,
Weird vibration pools where it's just like.
Yeah, that's it. Just
Why didn't Keyleth turn into a monk?
What's the height that she got shot up to?
only thing I couldn't do. Oh, I'm coming down to you. You're not coming up to me.
That seems like way more effort.
Cannonball!
Okay,
Slow fall.
coming. I jump. Yasha, catch me!
You go out and you jump into the water to try and catch her?
Yes.
They passed each other.
We have clerics.
Yeah? All right.
We have clerics.
As you, Yasha, wade out a little bit and try and position
no.
yourself, Beauregard vanishes back over the edge of the rock, and there's a few moments where you're like, is she? And you see her, after her running jump, leaps and goes into, is it a cannonball? Is it a can opener? What are you doing?
Oh, God.
Or are you just being caught?
Plank it. Just fucking belly flop
Do the Keyleth.
from 50 feet.
I'm gonna belly flop. I've done that. That's horrible.
Egg. Do the egg.
Yasha's gonna try and catch you, so what do you think would be most...
I try and like turn over and do like the damsel in distress, like Godzilla whole fall, like catch me.
I'm seeing her position. I'm like, okay.
That's my favorite.
From how high? 50?
Very high.
Well, no, from
Breaker
up where she is,
high.
it's about 70...
Very high.
75 feet.
Yeah.
That's how Yasha.
You know you
You're gonna catch me, right?
I'm gonna catch you for sure.
start swimming away.
You're gonna hold that football, right, Lucy?
Getting closer and closer.
Right?
I want to try something.
What are you gonna try?
Oh boy.
Skin gorger.
The fruit ninja her in the middle of the air.
This is the weirdest way to try this, but I
like
kind
it.
of want to see
Oh, do it!
if the wings are real. So I might want to try to meet her.
Okay, so you go ahead and as she's falling, you attempt to release.
But I want to tell everybody, wait, what is that over there? What? Make everybody not see?
Look away.
Make a deception check, Yasha.
10.
10.
I'll stare at you.
Everybody stares at you.
I wasn't even looking.
Can't believe it's the first time I'm trying to use these.
I know.
That sounds like a lie.
So you shout, "Hey, look over there!" Nobody looks. Are you still doing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
You watch as Yasha, kind of glancing up towards Beauregard, her attention refocusing, takes a deep breath, and then from behind, these wings emerge. Not the blackened, necrotic, dead wings that you're used to, this terrifying visage. But from what you can see, these beautiful, bright, white, almost gold sparkling feathered wings emerge. And as they once, it gives you just enough of a boost where you lift from the water about 5 to 8 feet and put your arms out to try and catch her as she comes down. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Oh my god!
Dope moment.
I lean in next to Fjord and say, "This is the weirdest mating dance."
19.
Ooh. 19. So that reduces the damage you both take.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, because she's rocketing towards you.
She's rocketing.
It'll be 27 points of bludgeoning damage, reduced to half because of your roll. That brings it to 13. So you both take 13 points of bludgeoning damage. I would say slow fall would help you, but you were intentionally not trying to slow your fall. So you both take 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
I'll take it.
And as the impact hits, and you watch as Yasha, her physicality strains with the impact, but she maintains form, holding bow, and then the wings kind of, as she lowers back down into the water, and the wings kind of fold behind as they're now both in the lagoon below.
It was exceptionally hot.
That was beautiful! That was beautiful!
Holy shit.
You're okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So did we want to go back
You
to
have
the
wings!
village or?
You have wings!
Yeah, that, can we talk about
Like
that
you're-
some more?
You flew.
How long has this been a thing?
I don't know. I had a dream on the ship, and I didn't know if it was real or not. So I thought it might be a good time to try, but I didn't know it would work.
Yeah, it worked, yeah.
Okay.
Do you feel different? Are you a bird or something? Like, what? Are you okay?
I think
I
she's
don't feel
an
any different.
angel.
You're an
Trent, you had
angel,
wings,
Yasha.
and then you had them.
I've never had them before. I mean, they've always been just kind of weird and strange.
And you've no idea why you have them.
No, I didn't. I didn't know this was possible. I mean, I thought it wouldn't hurt to try to bamf them out to catch Beau. If it didn't happen, then it didn't happen.
You just
We'd
died.
fall in the water.
No big deal.
I would have died.
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah, I don't know.
So as you're kind of holding Beauregard, you're still kind of hovering right above the water surface as you're having this conversation while they're talking at you, and you're kind of nervously talking and answering their questions. You don't realize until a moment later, as you still begin to hear the
Holy.
You can fly!
You can fly.
You can fly, you can fly, you can
fly.
Yasha!
Oh my. I'm just gonna try to fly around a little bit.
okay.
No.
You watch.
Carry
No
me.
fucking way.
I just hold on to her neck.
Yeah.
Kind of squeeze into
All right.
her a little.
You just start flying around.
Oh!
What are you doing? Where are you trying to fly?
I don't know. I just want to go up over the waterfall and maybe
Yes.
look up over the volcano.
You feel
Okay. You guys watch as Yasha just
Shut the
takes off
Up.
up over the waterfall, above the rocky pools above, and begins to coast up above the edge of the volcano. As you're just soaring, it's this incredible sense of freedom. It does last for 1 minute, so the wings suddenly.
No!
Okay. Well, we won't get too far.
So you get a little ways up there.
This
Look.
is incredible.
You're
incredible.
It's going away.
And with-
it's going away.
The feathers suddenly vanish, and the wings fade away into radiant outlines, and then are gone, and you both begin to plummet. You're about 90 or so feet above the water pools. So you guys are both plummeting. What are you doing?
Can you see them?
I guess. we're falling into the water.
It's just great. It's amazing. It's the best fall ever.
Yeah, I feel fine. I feel good.
Is there water below you?
There is.
Yeah, I'll try and look and see if I can kind of like maneuver my body weight while maybe grabbing Yasha and yanking her over a pool that looks.
It's like 3 feet deep.
Yeah, it's totally the shallow
Make a
end.
perception check.
Take the 14 for 18.
18. You do glance below and you can see one of the larger rock pools you might be able to maneuver towards. I need you both to make an athletics check. Or acrobatics.
Natural 20.
Natural 19. Ooh. So, 27.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh,
You both.
like a Cirque show.
Yep. You
It's O. It's just
yeah.
great.
You both go from this
Yeah.
this completely tangled, dynamic mess. As you plummet, you both begin to form almost like molecules finding bonds. You both become this structure, like arm in arm, holding each other. Looking at each other, looking down, and maneuver at an angle until spoosh, you both impact. It is about 5 feet deep, this pool.
Okay, that's fine.
But through that fall, 24 points of damage reduced to 12
Hey.
Okay.
for each of you.
No damage.
But you take
fall
none
damage.
because you were actively.
Wait, you
Falling.
take.
Yeah.
You take.
None.
You take none. Great.
Yeah.
So you both catch down. The water splashes out to such an extent to where half of the pool is now gone. You guys have actually managed to diffuse a majority of what made this pool, and you feel the stone beneath you kind of give slightly.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. That
We
might
should
not have
get
been
out
the
of here. Yeah.
Greatest idea, but that was kind of fun.
That was
Thanks
amazing.
for going on that ride with me.
Thanks for taking me. Let's go out of the pool. Okay.
Okay.
Hi.
You both exit the pool, and as you get a few steps away, you hear this. As you look behind, the pool just sinks in.
Sucked back into the underneath. Okay.
Yeah.
You just destroyed all the ships.
As you return to the mast of the Eden's horizon. No. But yeah, you're both gonna have a moment, the adrenaline's still coursing through your systems through that, and you have another moment to kind of consider what just happened.
Do we think they're coming back?
Yeah, they're fine.
They'll probably just jump back.
No,
Jump down
they're
again.
probably on a really fun trip right now. I mean,
If they jump down this time, who will sprout wings to catch them? Fjord, would you like to try?
I will take a pass.
Okay.
Is that a yes or a no? I'm a little. You'll
It's
take a pass at it, or you will. Seems only reasonable. They're fine.
Yeah, I didn't know if that would happen for sure, but it's pretty cool.
What does it mean?
I don't know. I honestly didn't know that could ever happen to me. So I'm confused, but I'm thankful.
Yeah, that's a relatable sentiment. Well, it's incredible.
That's really cool. I didn't mean to make a big show of it, but I mean, I did, but it's kind of cool.
Thanks for taking me on your maiden flight.
Thanks for being my first passenger. Okay. Well, how are you feeling?
Great.
Okay.
Probably a better. It's a long time. Good. Look, good long time.
Ooh, long time.
It's a good long time.
Good. Yeah. Better than.
Well, maybe we should go check.
Yeah.
see if-
To the other, they might think we're.
They're probably dead. They probably think we're dead, which is probably not good. Probably not a good thing.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, let's go. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
So you guys, are you slowly climbing down the side of the mountainside? Or are you jumping back in the water? What are you doing?
Yeah. I mean,
What?
Yeah, what?
Disasters.
Maybe at like 25 minutes you should ban from that.
25 minutes to okay.
No, it's true. You should listen to Jester on how to take care of a pet animal. And
Oh
not
shit,
torture
Sprinkle, how you doing?
it. How was he in the boiling water?
Yeah.
It was like refreshing, wasn't it?
That's the cleanest he's been in weeks,
It's
though.
true. He looks great.
I mean, we all lost like 60 hit points. Is he okay?
Every time I healed, he healed. He's fine.
I can feel
So
nothing.
he also could breathe underwater as when we could?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I bam Frumpkin onto Jester's other shoulder, and Frumpkin just starts to get into a very awkward, creepy hug with the three of them, and Sprinkle included, and just pull them in tight.
Sprinkle bites back.
Oh, it's okay.
Weasel, yeah, he's a weasel.
Roll an attack roll for Sprinkle.
Oh,
Gee.
14.
14. What's the octopus's armor class?
Let me see. It is 12.
Oh. What
right.
does Sprinkle attack with? Bite.
See how many hit points he has.
With a singular.
Oh, 2.
go ahead and roll a d4.
3.
Sprinkle, it's like, and when he gets too close, goes, and just like full on cartoon, like tears around Frumpkin until Frumpkin vanishes, and then is left on the edge of Jester's shoulder.
Oh no, he's excitable. It's okay, Sprinkle.
Yeah, that tracks with the day. Wander further in and start to cast the
I'm so sorry, Kayla.
It's all right. I like him better with fur tomorrow. and
Sprinkle's
tomorrow.
killed more people than Marius.
Who?
Did you want to?
Marisha, you need that flashlight on right now? Is that something you need?
No, I needed.
How much is she getting right now?
Oh,
Right now?
I was wondering what that was.
Bo, turn your stupid gloves off.
sorry, I can't read the menu. It's so dark in
Give me
here.
back my drift globe. What are you doing?
Once you're all done hiding the dicks, so we'll make a. We'll make a.
It's like 35.
If I could have everybody roll an investigation check for me
For hiding?
for finding the best locations that you think
This is why I'm not helping.
would be optimal for hiding the dicks.
This is the first roll of the day, and it's the high
That
dick.
dick roll
Yep.
was cocked.
I love role-playing games.
23. Hide those dicks.
5. Hide those dicks.
19 dicks.
27 penises.
12.
No name?
I'm not.
Oh, you're not.
I'm not in.
Oh, 15 cocks.
5 gold rings.
Someone already stopped. 15 cags.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
That was
sorry,
21
I didn't know
Pilot's
we were
first
naming
name. Before the
Oh, Yasha needs a chance.
Yeah.
12 peens.
There we go. Okay. The circle is complete.
Is Vilya still here?
Vilya is still here, and actually, as you guys are having this conversation, you glance over and you can see as everyone's partying, kind of sitting at one of the tables on the outskirts of the group, talking to no one, is Vilya with like a cup, just kind of holding it, staff leaning against the table, kind of looking down into it by herself.
I'll go over and say hi.
Oh, hello.
Hey, what, have you sort of finished your,
I guess I have.
Oh, shit.
were you going to, stick around for tomorrow, or do you think you're done? I mean, we don't really know what this party's gonna be, and, you know, we're set, so if you wanted to go, that would be okay.
Suddenly, like, the area you guys are in gets shoved a little bit, and you can see there's a younger couple who are here, both laughing and just start making out, kind of leaning against the table before stumbling off that way, and Vilya kind of goes, I'm not sure if these frivolities are really my scene.
Yeah. Well, listen, I've been meaning to talk to you about this, but, like, you have a kid out there somewhere, right?
I think so, yeah.
And you must be missing her.
Very.
But at the same time, maybe you're a little nervous to go back?
How could I not be?
Yeah. Yeah, I've felt the same way many times. Not sure where I fit in the world, really. Whether I'm meant to be out exploring and traveling, or meant to be home caring for someone else, or a little of both. And for you, it must be impossible. You don't even know if your little one's where she is, or what she's up to, or if she's okay.
You're not wrong.
Do you have a sense? Have you felt anything?
I believe, I feel in my heart of hearts, in my soul, my husband and daughter are okay. That dread has never crept in. Just nerves. Maybe to wait is just delaying the inevitable.
Yeah, I've been thinking the same thing too. But you can't delay forever. At some point you have to go home.
You're right. Where are the rest of your friends?
I think one of them's dance fighting, and one's talking to her fake god, and I think one's playing her crazy weird harp, and one's probably just sort of being sad. You know, normal nighttime stuff.
Would you think they'd be angry if I left without saying goodbye?
No. I mean, not angry. They'd be sad that they couldn't say goodbye to you, but every one of us has left without saying goodbye to someone in our lives. We're sort of used to it. And it's like we thrive on unfinished business. So I think they would understand.
She sets her cup aside and kind of traces her fingers in the air for a second, and as she does, you watch at the top of the vines that form the leg, you watch as these two flowers bloom, and then a third. Different colors. One pink, one white, one blue. She plucks them from her leg. Takes the pink one and says, "Give this to your tall, lanky friend, Caduceus. Tell him that whether it be just nature itself or the Wild Mother's guidance, he protects the green that keeps those like me alive." Hands the blue one to you and says, "And give this to the newbie, Fjord, the one who's beginning his journey, to remind him that the nature that I myself represent is always there to protect him." And she takes the white flower and goes, "And give this to the quiet one, Yasha, because I notice she likes to keep these in a book. And tell everyone else thank you."
I will. Yeah, I will. I know you'll be happy where you're going. And I must say I'm jealous of you.
Why?
You're gonna kiss that kid.
You're almost done here. I'm sure it won't be long until you get the chance to kiss yours, too.
Well, when I do, I'll think of you.
She stands up, takes the staff, and kind of walks over to the nearest tree and looks back at you and says, and thank you, Veth.
Thank you for helping us finding the way. And do you want 350 gold? Because we sort of put it aside for you. Is that?
Oh, we put a lot more aside.
Is that anything for you, or? I mean,
you know what? If you can go ahead and give that to Enola for me.
Oh.
She's done about as much to guard and keep this place safe as I have, and I think she'll have more use of it than myself.
We will, promise.
Okay.
Watch out for oceans and volcanoes. Travel safe.
Will do. She turns towards the tree, takes a deep, visible breath, marks the front of it with the staff, and you watch as the doorway opens up. And there beyond it, it's a sunset. Wherever it is, you can see kind of oranges and purples and a dark blue that is taking a sky with bits of white cloud that have been swallowed by the same hues in the air. You see reddish-brown rock, like a mountainside, a precipice of some rocky range. You see, over the top of the branches, what looks almost like cherry blossom-like leaves, just kind of framing the exterior of the doorway, as there are these long benches, like an amphitheater sort of setup that is arranged around it. A few figures kind of stand up curiously, as you see a female figure about 20 feet away, this heavy mantle of transitioning colors, long red hair, and these branching, pointed antlers. Just turn as Vilya kind of steps through and into the space. The people back up, and the female figure just clasps her chest and begins to run for her, and the doors close.
Goodbye.
And that's where we'll end tonight's episode.
Oh my god.
I don't know when that was going to happen.
Good stuff, Maddie.
Lovely little scene.
Oh, good stuff, Matt.
Lovely little scene.
Got me more than I anticipated.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
Oh man. Do we get like pray or something now?
Well, you've got 3 questions you could ask if you wanted to. That is what the spell does.
This is true. Are you worried about tomorrow at all?
As worried as an individual with my lifespan and capabilities could be, maybe. Just because it's unknown. But that's also exhilarating, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
Excitement, the butterflies.
What does it mean for our relationship now that I know you're not a god? Does that have to be a yes or no question?
I mean, I can vague double speak around the answer. That's what I'm very good at. I don't see it has to change at all. I hope not.
Why was I here first?
Who knows? Chaos works in strange ways. Whether it was happenstance or it was destiny.
Or I just saw a spark of a little shit kicker that needed a friend. Who knows? But I'm glad by whatever grace brought us together, here we are.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how challenging it is for an archfey to get drunk?
I know, you seem drunk for like 5 seconds and then you're already sober again.
I have drinking so much
Well, you
alcohol
did say
tonight.
drinking, so you're a little bit.
That's not true. I'm a little numb. Anyway, I know alcohol's just not the same here in the prime material plane.
Do you miss the Feywild ever? Do you miss the Feywild?
Spell is over.
Oh, come on.
I can still talk to you. It's fine. It's fine. There are aspects of it I miss, but I don't know. I feel like I've seen it all. And for as much as it keeps changing, it yet still stays the same in so many ways. It gets boring.
Yeah.
I hate boring. I get bored easy.
I know.
Wild eyes.
Trying to think of any other questions I have for you.
He's very focused on something.
Oh yeah, he always looks like that. He looks kind of high whenever he's communing.
He snaps his fingers, and in your hand is a little paintbrush with some black paint on the tip, and goes,
I paint a little mustache, and then paint a little monocle around his eye.
and that is why you're my first.
Kid at the party with the Sharpie, aren't you?
I think that was actually her backstory.
Yeah, actually.
Well, nevertheless, I'm going to get back to the festivities.
All right.
Let me know if you need anything.
All right, I'm not going to try to do that again.
I mean, you can. I don't mind the conversation.
All right.
Sleep well.
You too. Are we doing this? Wait, are we doing this in the evening or in the morning? What are we doing?
Well, it's a day of celebration. I thought there's events.
A whole day.
You've carved
And then we
dicks
do
and
the
there's
big-
performance. And then at night...
We do the big-
For the... Yes, just the Moonweaver.
All right.
Although, he kind of looks over. You might not have a moon.
Wait, what do you mean?
It's going away.
Yeah, but it's going away because the morning's coming, right?
But there isn't a sun-moon cycle in the same day. It's the moon revolves in a month.
Wait, what do you mean? We're not going to have a moon tomorrow?
We'll figure something out. Illusion is very effective.
We have to... What do you mean we have to make a moon?
Look, this wasn't my idea.
Why wouldn't there be a moon?
I don't know.
Don't you know how moons work?
I do, but I'm not the Moonweaver.
I'm going to pray to her to make a moon.
Well, I think that's a viable way to spend your time.
Hey, will you be offended if I actually pray to her?
No, just a little jealous.
Oh, a little jealousy, huh? That's kind of fun. All right.
I'm going to get another drink. And he wanders off.
For you.
Oh, cool. Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
wrong.
Yeah, we're all eyes on securities for tomorrow. That's our number one
Security team.
Yeah. You are sweaty.
It was just very hot on the dance floor.
It is an island
It's
in the middle
humid.
of
Hey, Caduceus,
Yeah.
can I talk to you? I have some questions.
What the fuck?
the... What's the matter with you?
What the fuck?
So stupid.
We tried to know. Oh no!
How much time did that take?
Where did you get that? I wonder.
He's so heavy at this point.
Too many layers to that.
That's so much work to take a sip.
There's nothing in there, is there?
Transformers!
Oh, so heavy. Ow.
You've got like a gravitas about you, you know.
It is a lie.
I mean, it works, so whatever you're doing, just keep doing it.
Okay,
So, Jester, though.
here it comes. I was wondering where that melodic intro is going to hit. Jester?
I mean, you know what I'm gonna ask, dude. Right? Like, what's the deal?
When you come with the dude, yes, I think I know what you're going to ask. What? What about Jester?
You know how she feels about you, or at least how she did. I don't know if she still does.
I don't either. I have no idea. I am probably the least clued in as to how Jester feels. I've actually tried to ask, but I don't know.
You have to kind of be direct with Jester, though. Like, you can't...
For sure.
Like, beat around the bush. So if you were trying to, like, sidestep it, that might have gone over.
I get that. It's just that there are more pressing matters at hand. And I feel like I'm the fourth version of myself since I left Port Damali. And I feel like it could change again in a month or 3 months. I feel as if the ground is shifting underneath my feet every few nights that I wake up, and it's crazy. I actually love it, because it's all been for the better, no matter how crazy it's been. But what I wanted when this all began is so far in the past, I forget about it sometimes. It comes for me in the middle of the night even. But Jester's hard to ignore.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm pretty certain literally everyone has a crush on her.
What?
Like, at least all of Mighty Nein. I don't know, though, but I'm pretty sure everyone she meets is like, well, I'd maybe kill for you, yeah.
Oh, yes. No, that I totally agree with.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, where is she?
I don't fucking know. I don't know.
With your high wisdom, you would look over and see across the way she's partway through painting a dress on a wall.
Fuck if I know, man.
Mm-hmm. Do I see Jester?
With your passive perception this far away? No.
Fucking figures. You know when someone makes you feel a way that you don't think you have any right to feel, or you never thought that you might?
Yeah.
And that seems off, because I should know who I am. I should know how I feel or what I want. But there's a gravity around Jester, at least to me. And she's the one I've known the longest in this new part of my life. And I really thought that when this started, there would be an end for me in this, and I would get even, or retribution, or payback, and then I would be done. And it hasn't been that way at all. It shriveled up and died, and in its place, 7 new interests sprouted, and...
I mean, I think part of the reason we all set off to Zadash was to go search out the Solstice Academy for you.
Yeah, I wanted to go to school there.
How crazy! You wanted to go to college!
That's fucking
nuts!
Stupid!
Yeah.
I mean, I really feel like an idiot about when I think about what I was saying to Caleb back then. Dense. Woo!
None of us knew any better.
I want Jester to be happy. I do feel very strongly for her, but I also know that when this all began, her affections might have been based entirely on whimsy. I don't know. And I don't really feel like asking either. I almost don't want to... No. I just like it. And to me, as long as she's all right, it seems like this is not a permanent thing. It's not like we were going to leave her here on this island and then we would just go off, which I was worried about before, but it sounds like it's all for show, and we might be the 9 again after all this. And then I don't know what. I want to explore the world. I want to see the lands we haven't seen. I want to find the things that people are scared of and solve them, or do whatever anyone else needs to do, but I hope she's a part of that.
Me too. you talking about being 4 different versions of yourself since you left. I think there's been 4 different versions of Jester and 4 different versions of all of us, really. I think I'm just comforted knowing that we all kind of have these underlying thoughts.
Yeah. By the way, speaking of...
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
bringing it back, bringing it back.
Yeah.
Fuck with the flight with Yasha.
Dude.
I mean, come on, you were red head to toe.
So I definitely had a crush on Jester, just since we're like drunk and
When you said it before, it was like a thing. You had a real crush on
Well, I'm pretty. She's so enigmatic, like you said, and she just like. She's got this way of. Just when she talks.
I'm talking about Yasha. You can go back to Yasha.
Yeah, no, but I mean, it kind of transfers in a way. I swore off Yasha because she's got her own shit she's got to deal with, you know. She's like mourning her wife, so I can't be like that asshole who comes in and is like, no one wants to be the rebound.
I feel you.
You know,
100%.
So it's, I don't know.
We are all so fucked up. It's crazy. It's like a bunch of jigsaw puzzles. They have no matching pieces. You just like get them really wet and shove those shits together. Like it fits.
Mentioned earlier to I think you went to Caleb. I think we're all super codependent on each other, and I'm kind of here for that. Super comfortable in that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You think Yasha likes me though? You think she's like? You think that like? I mean, when she like, you know.
Yasha's not really easy to read.
No.
But, you know, for the little that she says, it certainly seemed like she was, I don't know, flustered.
I think it's easy to lust after Jester because she's sparkles and confetti and shiny. There was something about Yasha from the moment that I saw her. That I think I've been avoiding. I don't know.
Something of more sustenance that's not as fleeting?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
But I guess we'll see what happens tomorrow. TravelerCon! Woo! All right, good night, Fjord.
You're gonna leave me with this raw.
Yeah, and I walk away.
There you go.
Good night.
I'll drink my rum.
All right. But there is largely no organization to this. Everyone's just kind of doing their own thing and kind of waiting for someone to take point.
Good. Yasha will get the gathering happening with the music and stuff.
Okay, should I start?
I mean, don't want to go too early, you know, but like once it seems like a good... Yeah, sure, go.
That's true. What time is it?
What time is it?
At this point, yes. At this point, it'd be probably at 10:30. You guys kind of slept in. For those who were drinking heavily, not too bad. Not too bad.
That's a good start.
Always ordering.
10:30 keynote at 11. Okay. All right. Cool.
So the stage is completed, and there are, you can see Kent Plucker and a handful of other figures that are all kind of tuning instruments, getting warmed up. But you can see they're all kind of not a cohesive group. They're all kind of eyeing each other, like who's going to finish tuning up first and take the stage first. And they're all kind of having this subtle kind of eye line duel between each other.
Can somebody do like a cool like light effect or something so that everyone looks at the stage when Yasha gets up there?
I don't have a job. I could just Eldritch Blast.
Do you do that?
Yep.
You watch as all of a sudden the nearby crowd of people start looking up going, whoa, what? And they all look over in your direction.
Oh, are we ready yet?
Yasha, go, go, go.
Please, action.
Okay. Okay, so I will go up on the stage.
Woo! Woo! Yeah!
Interesting point. As you step up onto the stage and kind of hear the voices chanting, the first couple steps you take, you see kind of like this weird mist kind of pouring off of the wood. And with each step, it kind of billows heavier and heavier and has like a dull, like rich green coloration to it. And as you step to the main central area, it kind of forms this kind of greenish mist fog that surrounds the edges of the stage.
So Eurovision.
Okay.
I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to make it sound like the crowd starts chanting Yasha!
Please welcome
Yasha!
Jorhas.
Jorhas is the perfect Eurovision. We are Jorhas. Okay, so I'm gonna go up there, and because everybody's chanting, I'm going to turn my back to the audience.
Okay.
And start playing my harp, and I'm going to start out doing a version of kind of like Immigrant Song by Led Zeppelin, and then turn it into like Run to the Hills by Iron Maiden toward the end.
Okay.
You know, some kind of like metally, jaunty, moony, dark kind of vibe.
Okay. Now, you don't notice this as you're focusing on the music and as you're hitting the kind of the low beat and getting it to rise. You all watch as that mist begins to grow above, and much like those giant, demonic skeletal backdrops and concerts during metal shows in the 80s that looked absolutely ridiculous, this large green cloak kind of rises up over Yasha.
Yeah.
And you can see the face of the traveler, massive, kind of begins to peer through the hood, almost like falling into place, like it was sliding into the cloak, and the voice begins to echo out from underneath and goes, "Welcome, my friends, my chosen. For today is the day that we celebrate me. And to begin, let us all revel in the musical stylings of Yasha the Reborn."
Caleb will use major image in this moment, which can go for a total of 10 minutes. To start with, like those glass balls with electricity where you touch them and lines come out of electricity.
Plasma balls.
Electric lines leave Yasha's body and go down to the stage and the people in the front row, and some of them intersect and make jagged lightning penises, and some of them make jagged lightning moons, but the moons are a little more subtle, but there's just shapes appearing in these electric snakes coming off of her body down to the ground.
Cool. Fantastic.
Use thaumaturgy to make some amps in the back for the people who are too far away from the stage, really hear it, so we're getting the full concert experience.
Awesome.
Go ahead and roll a performance check for me.
Oh God.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay, so that would be 5 total.
Cheese sandwiches.
You know when you can hear when someone's really bad at Rock Band?
But instead of the it's just that goat.
But you're into it. You are just rocking that shit, and people are still into it. It's not terrible by any means.
It's the opening act.
It's the
They're not always good.
But as you're getting into it, you can
opening act.
Yeah, as you people are still clapping along. There's still excitement in the crowd. People are gathering because it is still a display. And I've been to many shows where they were okay, but the presentation was fucking on point. And so people are there. People are there. You do see kind of in the front row Kent Plucker sitting there with his lute over his shoulder, looking at her like he knows, and he's reveling in it. But you don't give a shit. But nevertheless, the music swells. Performance is still breathtaking. around the central part of it. And it comes to a close. Everyone cheers.
Woo! Yeah! Encore!
Yasha, the ribbon!
So I start playing again because
Yeah!
Do you encore?
yeah,
Roll a performance check.
13.
13? That's good. That's a success.
Markedly better.
Markedly better.
I had to give him wiggles out.
As you finish it, people are like, oh, good, she's done. And some people start wandering off a little bit and the crowd begins to disperse. And as soon as you pick up the second song, you're like, oh, here we go. And you find the stride. And as you hit, the crowd stops. And those folks start wandering back and they're like, oh, she was punking us.
The people left the Marvel movie too quick.
Yeah, yeah.
That's good. The new material never goes over. You just got to go back to the previous album. It's just can't stand them.
Those electric lines become big webbed, spider-webbed wings coming up out of her back.
It is quite the performance. Whether it be the stage nerves or the severe amount of alcohol you consumed the night before, off to a rocky start, but you picked it up, and now it's on. A little bit both. Nevertheless, TravelerCon is off without a hitch. Excitement hits as she finishes her performance, and everyone cheers. And you can see other individuals start gathering their what looks to be drumsticks or big like drum hits, but they have these little heads at the end. And in her finale, they bring together the drums and they kind of like match the beat. And you can now hear about 7 or 8 different sets of like drums that are now matching Yasha's performance as they just hit these heavy leather-stretched drums with these wooden dicks.
Is that dinosaur high drums? Those are the dinosaur high drums.
Oh, that's right.
This probably would have been existing hide of other dinosaurs. Yes, it wouldn't be from the T-Rex, you guys, because it would take it longer to stretch that hide. But from existing hides taken from dinosaurs and other creatures.
Yeah.
But as the performance comes to a close, the crowd's now like, what's next?
I'll go up on stage, as was our plan, and just be like, oh, everyone, give it up one more time for Yasha! She'll be back later for more.
Yeah!
But in the meantime, we'd like to bring you our keynote speaker for the evening. You all know her, you all love her, the Traveler certainly does.
Be great.
She's the princess of pranks. She's the tycoon of tricks.
Jesus.
She's the conquistador of cocks. Please welcome.
Wait.
And then,
What a title.
and then I'll take out my pistol. And just for added effect, I'll just say, High Priestess Jester! And I'll just fire it straight down into the stage.
Not up, down.
Okay.
Bullet from a foot away from the.
Yeah, so it's a dull thud and wood splinters up kind of in the immediate vicinity. Everyone goes like,
Jester!
Okay, right before I go on stage, I'm gonna be behind the stage so nobody can see me.
okay.
I'm gonna cast mirror image on myself.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 4 of me.
All right.
And then I'm going to cast Dimension Door to bamf onto the stage.
Cool.
So it should look like all 4 of me are bamfing onto the stage.
Indeed. So as you finish saying the phrase, there's like just a slight bit of a pause where everyone kind of goes like, yay! Is she emerges from this giant plume of greenish blue smoke that kind of swirls up into the air, and as it disperses, there are now 4 jesters, 3 of which are like somewhat shimmery and kind of flickering in and out. She arrives wearing the outfit you had painted the evening before, or
Not yet.
not yet? Okay.
Still in my normal traveler garb.
Okay.
But I will hit.
But I am in a cloak.
Yes.
I'll hit her with major image, and the cloak looks vibrant green, unnaturally vibrant green, with all kinds of silver thread scattered all across it, and enormous, 3 times as big as Jester butterfly wings extend up and out from behind her, and then more vague ones on the clones. And if you look closely at the pattern, it's beautiful pink and green and blue. And of course, there are signature penises hidden in the design of the wings, and moons now as well, because it's all about that subliminal messaging.
Yeah.
And they just flap gently behind her as she.
The crowd just
I'm gonna spread my arms out so all of my other jesters also spread their arms out. And I'm going to say, let chaos reign! And
Let chaos.
yeah. And I'm gonna cast spiritual guardians because this is all I have. I'm gonna cast spiritual guardians to bamf out of my hands right as I say that as a bunch of pink, beautiful baby unicorns fly around, but they've got giant penises.
Wait, giant.
There is
giant penis.
so much going on right now. But while you're doing this, Jester, Caleb, there's somebody in the audience kind of next to you after you like do the hand motions to create the spell, and everyone's in awe. This individual kind of looks like just a regular, schlubby looking fellow with like a scraggly beard, looks over at you and goes, And then as Jester begins casting the spell, kind of flicks his finger a bit like this, and you watch as from the wood platform below the stage, vines begin to rise up and create this throne made of thorns and brambles that kind of cascades and curls around her to form this like elevated throne that kind of catches you from underneath as you have your hands out.
Oh, nice, Caleb.
The strange man next to you kind of looks over at you with a flash of green in his eyes and goes,
What's up, Red?
Continue, Jester.
I'm gonna stand up on the throne, and I'm going to say, welcome, one and all, to TravelerCon 3000! Thank you. As you know, this traveler likes everyone here, me mostly, but...
You see some fireworks go off, and everyone kind of looks over. And you see Treese over, just runs into the nearby bushes, trying not to get caught.
So you all traveled really far to get here, and we've got so many fun things in store for you. Yeah. Check out the fighting pit, or get drunk. I don't know, maybe play some more drums. But the main thing we're going to do today is go on a dick hunt.
The patterns on her wings melt almost like lava lamp and spell out dick hunt.
The traveler's been hard at work for all of you, hiding many, many dicks around the village and the island. Once everybody finds one, we're going to make a special trek, just so we can help the traveler fully ascend, and you're gonna see some crazy shit, you guys.
Yay! Is there a contest?
Yes. Yes, there is. Whoever finds Whoever finds the golden dick gets a special prize.
Ooh, I'm gonna find that dick.
Yeah. So once you guys find your dicks,
What's the prize?
it's a secret. Once you guys find them, come up to the stage, and once everybody's here, we'll start the rest of the shit. Have fun. Let chaos reign.
Everyone cheers, and then kind of stays for a minute.
Go.
The crowd scatters and immediately starts just running in all directions. Some folks are knocked over, tables get tossed. It is just chaos reigning as folks just begin to rush off into the epic dick hunt of the afternoon.
That went so good. I mean, with you guys, I gone down. Was my speech good?
It was fantastic. Moving.
Everybody looked like they were so excited about the dick hunt.
Well done, Caleb. That was absolutely extraordinary.
I didn't know you could do.
It's all about that D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
And Yasha, your performance was really just great. Just
Well,
very...
it took me a little bit to warm up because I was a little, had
You were
stage fright.
amazing.
And thank you. I think I finally kind of got into the groove as it went on, but yeah, it was fun.
Some of those dicks are super, super, super hard to find. So, it's going to take a long time for people to find them.
Okay.
Are people gonna get really mad at this? At this game?
Now,
This is the smallest part of the day.
they got a lot ahead of them.
Okay.
So what's the plan, Arty? Are we waiting till the last person has thrown it in before we give the big reveal?
I would imagine so. Otherwise, they're just left holding their dicks in their hands.
Is it gonna be you? Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna like turn into her?
I'm planning to, yes.
Okay.
But like, this should be like a performance, a presentation before.
Yeah.
You and we can speak back and forth, just kind of riffing off of each other.
I love it.
You begin the introduction, I'll begin to speak, and we'll just kind of throw it back and forth and see where it takes us.
I love this.
All right. I'm excited. All right.
Welcome, one and all.
And your voice carries. There is an enhancement, like thaumaturgy gives you a little bit of volume, but this, as you speak, and you guys catch up on this, Jester's voice is omnipresent. It seems to almost erupt from the very rock you're standing on around you. It is pretty cool, as she'd say.
The traveler, as you can see, is pleased. If you would one at a time, you last, Blondie. Come up and throw your recently procured dicks into the volcano so that our ceremony may commence.
Indeed. With each gift of these finely crafted instruments, the volcano symbolizes the destruction of things not yours, and reborn into... I'm having a hard time finding this one.
What do the dicks represent?
The dicks represent...
We should have gone over this. That's my fault for not asking.
No, it's okay. The dicks represent our tie to this material world. What we hold dear here on Alexandria.
Alexandria, yes. What we hold dear.
By giving up your dick to the volcano, you are showing your commitment to helping the traveler attain his greatness.
And let's be honest, how many of you are from the Dwendalian Empire? A number of hands raised. Right?
Woot.
Down with the patriarchy.
Okay, let's get it started. All right. First dick. You, come on up here, throw it in.
Everyone kind of like, one by one, they all just kind of like confused, start ascending the pathway.
Message here. Yeah. So confused.
So is he.
Yeah.
I love it.
One by one, people start taking in the lobby, and some people, like, they throw it and it doesn't quite go far enough. They have to, like, rush up and pick it up again and throw again. And because it's one by one, every person takes from the climb to the throw to the exit roughly a minute or so. So you're there for like 2 more hours.
Oh my God.
That's one by one in silence.
All right.
Beginning.
All right.
So rushing it up.
Let's speed it up.
You see dicks flying from like way in the back.
Just throw it, man.
It's great too because there's like an arc and then a little.
All right, we got everyone. Celia, you got your golden dick.
The traveler just starts doing this with his finger, and you start hearing music playing, like just like fine violin music. Like,
Yes. Joy be unto all of you. Come. Throw your previous connections to this mortal world into the fire and be reborn in the light of the traveler.
Yes.
The light of tonight's moon.
This is the big moon above.
Moon above. Yes.
Tricky moon.
Slowly it dwindles down to the final moment until it is just Celia there
Come
at
on,
the end.
Celia, we're waiting for you.
Speech!
Indeed, the winner, the one who found the golden phallus, granted by upon the high priestess herself the glory of
Your
throwing.
favorite. My voice carries. Your favorite.
My favorite. The high priestess gifted upon this one the golden phallus. Now, please step forth and show us all how it is done, Celia. She kind of looks over. I'm all right. I'll. There's been plenty of dicks thrown tonight. I'll just
Come on, Celia, we gotta finish the ceremony. This is important. Come on.
She steps up in her finely tailored leather boots
Throw
and her
that
little waistcoat.
Throw that dick. Throw that dick.
She approaches the edge, her like kind of shorter blonde hair kind of pushed over to one side, the wind that's picking up the hot wind from inside the volcano caldera kind of pushing it against her sweaty face, the kind of under orange like glow. She kind of, her eyes look over somewhat nervously towards the traveler and he goes, "Trust in me, child." And she nods and smiles, and with her other hand kind of wipes the hair from her face and goes,
Okay, am I watching
"Of
this?
course, you are."
I can read their lips because I've got to observe it.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna start just moving my way closer.
Okay.
Okay.
She goes, "You're right. I trust you." There's a silence and a hush. She looks down at the golden phallus in her palm, clutches it with finality, clenches her jaw,
Jester.
and goes into a run
Jester,
towards
no,
the
no.
edge of the volcano.
I run
Rise
after
up.
her, I'm gonna fucking tackle her.
I start making a run for it.
What? What are you doing?
Okay.
Bow!
Okay. Okay. As she begins running towards the edge of the volcano with the golden phallus in her hand, you and Yasha, who are very fast, rush up and just both make athletics checks for me, please.
Safety. You gotta kill her. Because you're going to dick to her hand. Gun!
Is she jumping in?
She's jumping. That's
she's
what
not jumping.
She's getting a running start to throw.
Trying to throw the thing.
But go for it.
Oh no! I rolled a natural 18.
Okay.
So
11.
26.
So she like hustles past you and then
Shoot her.
gets tackled into the rock by Beauregard, and everyone's like, "Whoa, whoa!" And the crowd, they're all watching.
Tackle.
Yep, just
Decleater.
she's on the ground coughing.
Bow, what is
Fucking
it?
jump.
What are you doing?
What happened?
You
What did
shut
you
up!
see?
Shut up! Were you gonna jump?
No,
What are you gonna do? What the fuck is? What's your deal?
Who's doing what everyone else was doing?
Bow, she's the final dick. It's important.
I'm the final dick.
Don't throw yourself into the volcano, okay?
Okay.
You weren't gonna throw it. Don't do that. No. And if you fuck with any of the
Face
shit.
is like scraped up on one side from where she hit the volcanic rock when she fell.
Okay, I might have misinterpreted your actions.
I thought she was gonna run and jump in. I was like, I'll fly in and grab her.
It's fair.
Okay, do your thing. I let it go.
I'm so happy. TravelerCon is everything I wanted it to be.
Caleb from the back casts major image again, and from out of nowhere, green curtains just close in front of them.
As you help her back up.
I help her back up.
She's like, it's like scrapes. Pulls away. Steps back to where she started.
I'm sorry.
Throw.
Sorry.
Looks.
Throw.
She runs again.
Girl.
Throws.
Get her again.
And it doesn't go. And she tries again and it doesn't go. She tries again and again. And again, and at this point, like all the energy is deflated out of the moment.
This is such a 2020 mood.
And she looks back at the traveler and he goes, "Gotcha."
I'm gonna walk up to Celia and pat her on the shoulder and say, I hope you enjoy your present. It will last you for your entire life.
And she just storms down the ramp in your direction.
We have all made an enemy that will kill us all tonight. This will be the end of it.
Yeah.
The girl with the golden dick.
Yeah.
Forever. The best Bond villain.
Cynthia Dick Fingers.
How
appropriate to consecrate this event with a great prank.
Exactly.
Indeed. Everyone, now at that, everyone just starts cheering loudly as Celia just pushes through the crowd and makes her way down the mountain alone, with Trudeau like catching up to her.
Can you make it look like green fighters coming out of the volcano?
Oh, yes.
Behind us?
Major image, green fire behind us coming out of the volcano.
Yeah. And as the fire grows, I say, now is the moment that you've all been waiting for, where the traveler will show us what he truly is, who he truly can be because of all of your commitment.
The rock quakes for just a moment, and the traveler stands there, puts his arms out, and he reaches up and pulls the hood back. And as the shadows unveil, you see this kind of fair, somewhat sky blue skin. This pale white hair that tumbles past the shoulders. And as the cloak falls away, you can see beneath these beautiful robes on a feminine form. The voice emerges once more, but is different than the traveler's. My apologies. But this was the only way to guide you all to the right path. The traveler is but one aspect of myself. Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna take off my cloak and bow next to her and take her hand.
I've guided you all here, for I wished you all to be the first to know that a new avatar to the Moonweaver, Zemnian, walks amongst you and has guided you all to find each other, to find community in the light of the moon. And gestures up towards the illusion, and everyone kind of looks up towards it. Oh.
I'll stand up next to her.
You are the chosen few. The Moonweaver has found us to lead her new sect. How special you are.
All of you are my chosen. And all that I ask is that you give your lives of prayer and piety to the night sky.
Let chaos reign.
Yes, let chaos reign. Let chaos reign. Chaos reign.
Chaos reign.
Why don't you just tell us at the beginning?
Because indeed, as the goddess of trickery, is it not the greatest trick to have convinced you I was something else? Oh, yeah, that sounds true.
What is he? She's good.
Real moon.
That's right, shut up, Stan!
Jesus, I didn't.
Jesus, Stan, God, come on.
But it is here that I wanted you all to find each other and know that even if I cannot be here for all of you, I will always be watching in the night sky. At that moment, the moon illusion vanishes.
Uh-oh.
Good.
The clouds kind of off to the side begin to part.
Oh no.
And you see a full white moon behind where the clouds separate, where there shouldn't be one. Everyone goes,
Got you again.
you watch as the traveler kind of looks at you and goes, I didn't do that.
What is this?
I didn't do that. What? Indeed, a great, and you see as these beams of moonlight cascade down past the open parting of the clouds. These gossamer silver strings, almost like beams, that turn into white chains and rush towards the traveler, wrapping around.
Can I hold on to him?
Yeah, you go ahead and grab on.
Oh,
Jester.
My ascension is at hand. What is happening? What is happening?
What's happening? Stop it!
You see a shape begin to descend, and you see these white wings.
Use the hand.
And you see a feminine figure of blue skin, angelic in visage, silver hair, but kind of in a long mohawk that drifts behind, and these flowing robes. Blue skin, very reminiscent of the symbols and the descriptors of aspects of the Moonweaver. Sehanine herself flies down, sword at one side, whip on the other, and as the hands extended, this feminine form's voice shakes out louder than yours and the travelers combined around the top of this mountain and says, "This being speaks in absolute falsehoods. It does not represent the Moonweaver or any of her divine children. Misdirection and bold lies hold different sides to a mortal and moral coin. This one lies and has lied to you all for some time, it would seem." As it descends, the white chains wrapped around, you watch as the visage begins to vanish of the Moonweaver, and now back to the tangled orange-red hair of the traveler. "I have done nothing of the kind. I've been very upfront with these people. I was trying to do you a..." The chains now wrap around his mouth. You see him struggling.
Please?
You've never seen the traveler this helpless before.
Please? He was just bringing you some new followers is all.
This one, known as Artagan, is a wily renegade, having fled from his binds before. While she can appreciate trickery, she will not stand for terror done in her name. You watch as the chains tighten, and he begins to be pulled up into the air towards this entity. He will be dragged back to the Fae where he once came, and will deal with his transgressions there, as was intended by his brethren. And that's where we're gonna take a break.
Can I grab onto his feet as he's being pulled away?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold onto his feet.
Okay. You feel your feet lift off.
Jester?
And you're now
Jester.
dangling.
No.
I will throw Cat's Eye out and grab a hold of Jester's legs with the cat's hand.
Okay. Go ahead and make an Arcana check for me.
23.
23, okay. As you're clutching onto the legs of the traveler, lifting up off the ground, you feel your body now clutched by, and you don't even know what it is at the moment, but something is holding you back, and it's holding you intently. Do you continue to hold on to the traveler, or do you let go? Okay, the chains become taut. The celestial being, hand out, goes, "Do not grab on. Leave this creature to its fate."
Please, no.
You watch as it flicks a hand, and what level is your...
What level is the spell?
Yes.
It
Cat's
is
third level?
fifth.
Fifth level.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no problem. The cat's hand is dispelled and vanishes, and the chains begin to continue to pull him up away. Jester's now 15, 20 feet up as the creature is just pupilless, these shimmering white glowing eyes against the blue skin, the, kind of puffed long white silver mohawk, the wings.
I'm just shouting up to the creature like, please, just, you don't have to take him, just let him go. He's real nice. He's really sorry for what he did. But we think that the Moonweaver's super great and stuff.
As still being dragged up, the crowd is just silent and still as you all are kind of looking up. You're casting Truth Seeing. You do see this entity. Its form does not change with the Truth Seeing, but there is a magnificent glow around them. There is this entity has been entrusted with quite a bit of divine power. That is, when the Truth Seeing goes off, you have to kind of squint almost. It's very bright.
Nothing weird with the traveler right now.
Nothing weird with the traveler.
All right.
Beyond just being diminished ever so slightly.
We are in over our heads.
Jester is now about 30 or so feet off the ground as the chains kind of slowly begin to tow both the traveler and her up towards this moon. And the creature just stays there, still flapping the wings, not even paying attention to the rest of the crowd below in hushed silence.
I'm going to cast Hex on Jester, and I'm going to use my bonus action to use Relentless Hex and teleport 30 feet to where she is.
Okay. All right. So casting it, the shadows around where the moonlight is hitting her, the dark shadows behind her body wrap around and create this kind of strange harness of dark shadow energy that kind of swirls and wraps around her torso as it's kind of like cascading it, almost licking the back of the traveler's legs like surf against the edge of a shoreline. As you rush up, she's about 35 or so feet off the ground. So you run and you leap, kind of where if this doesn't work, you might be heading towards the lava below, and then and appear right up towards her.
I just grab onto the back of her shoulders. I know I'm not strong enough to pull you off. You have to let him go.
No.
Jester, we knew this might happen. He's played in things that are larger than him. You cannot go with him.
Fjord is my best friend.
I know, but we are here for all of you. You need to let go. We will catch you.
Oh no. Arty?
You look up and his eyes are wide and
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you free, okay?
the creature's kind of still kind of looking forward, kind of as he just begins to slowly pull up closer and closer. It reads no emotion on its face, just presence.
How do we make it right? How do we fix it? How do we make her let him go?
You shout this towards the
Yeah.
and the head turns towards you. Why do you cry for this one?
'Cause he's my friend.
This is a selfish creature.
He's been very, very giving. And he really likes his freedom.
Freedom, you say? And the creature looks down upon all these entities. The freedom to manipulate. The freedom to guide, to twist, and shape the perspectives of those who do not know better. To take the form of my God and speak falsely of her name.
When you say it like that.
Why do you cry for this selfish creature?
'Cause I love him. I do.
See like the brow furrows in disdain as it looks over towards Artagan, who's still like just kind of like nudging the heads. And what is this?
A mistake.
There are very few times in history that those of pious gift carry themselves to the edge of a fiery death. You tell me this was not the intent of this creature.
He just wanted to have some fun. It got out of hand.
And who are you?
Jester. That's all.
Are you willing to carry this penance as well? For to hold on to these chains is to accept them. Do you love him this much?
I look at Artagan. I look back at Fjord.
Artagan kind of like closes his eyes, takes a deep breath through the nose. Make a strength check for me.
14.
Not pain, but force strikes you in the chest. As Artagan has kicked both you and Fjord off of him. As you fall back, losing your grip on him, you see in his eyes a resignation, but a smile under the chains. You're both falling.
I cast Featherfall on both of them. They hadn't made it beyond 30, 40, 50, 60 feet? Or...
At this point, they're about 60 feet up, so...
Okay, so as soon as they are right at the cusp, I will cast it on the two of them.
Okay. You begin to glide back down.
Towards the lava or towards the...
It's precarious.
Let's do this.
I grab Yasha's hand. Basket catch. We just make a little basket, cheerleading style.
As you guys are brought down, you can see now the chains as they begin to pull him up towards the moonlight. The silhouette against the moon showing that wild mane of hair. The shadow, now where the face looks towards you, shoulders slumped, as the vibrant, radiant chains that wrap around him give off their own intense glow. His legs and feet just kind of dangling as the cloak itself kind of flows with the breeze. And you swear you see a tear. And the chains come to a halt. And the celestial creature looks over towards Artagan and flies over, looming over his form. Have you learned your lesson? The voice now deeper and richer, though still feminine. But even for a creature this awe-striking, it is not their own. They are but a mouthpiece for this new voice. Artagan kind of looks up for a second. Good. Be careful with whose realms you prod and poke. You're not beyond reproach, Archfey. And the chains release and draw back up towards the moon. Artagan just goes into a free fall.
I will cast Featherfall on Artagan.
As Artagan kind of like, for the first time you've ever seen him truly shaken and speechless for the experiences that you've had and for the lifetime that you've spent off and on with his presence. Just dumbfounded and silent as he glides back down to the edge of Rumblecusp as this celestial entity flies over the group of
nearly 200 followers, that voice comes through once more. There are many who seek to bend your trust. Some for good, some for gain, and some just because they can. Be careful who you put your faith in, for not all have your best interests at heart. But if you do indeed seek guidance, and know that through the shadow and light of the night, there is one that can watch and keep you. I carry no lies for those that show me love. And begins to fly up back towards the moon. And as you see the silhouette of this flying celestial creature begin to just faintly blur against the very intense bright white light of Catha, the moon fades and is gone. And there, in that break in the clouds, you just see the twinkling of stars against the night sky. Artagan, his feet touch the edge of the volcano and the crowd is hushed. He looks over towards the crowd, looks towards you. And that is why you worship the Moonweaver. Because, if I'm going to be frank, I can't do that. Good night, everybody. And he just walks away. Everybody's just kind of like looking up.
Woo!
What a show! That was really a good show.
TravelerCon is dope! Wow.
There's some murmuring through the crowd now, and some people just kind of look a bit shell-shocked. Some people look a bit ticked off. Some people are like, well, back to drinking. And slowly the crowd begins to kind of make its way back down the path of the mountain as you guys are getting towards the bottom of the run that you brought up. You see a figure approaching. And as you kind of glance over and look in a defensive way, you see a familiar green cloak kind of thrown over one shoulder. And beneath that, you can see this kind of beautiful, deep green, like billowing silk sleeves that come to these little cuffs at the end, and these long, thin legs and beautifully tailored, very kind of elvish looking attire, and the familiar orange hair of Artagan as he steps forward. Do you mind if I have a drink?
You have to speak to the High Priestess.
High Priestess, do you mind if I have a drink?
Sit down.
There's a split second where his hand presses against the dome and doesn't go through.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And then it goes in.
He curls up in like a friend who comes in the middle of the night to your tent and you're camping. It's like, oh. May I?
Of course.
One punch. One punch. It'll feel good. You'll like it. It'll really solve it.
You know what? Sure, go for it. Go ahead. I'm rolling attack.
Me, 15.
It's the rum.
15. He's letting you do it. So unless it was a 1.
rum.
It was more like to see if it would be a 1.
It was more of slapsies.
Yeah. So it was like.
Oh, slapsy.
Yeah.
Penance paid. Give me that drink.
I give the drink.
Well, that was certainly embarrassing.
Could have gone worse.
It could have gone worse. Now that I think back, there's probably a number of reasons why I didn't interact with the Moonweaver too often.
She's hardcore.
We have some some crossover, but apparently has a bit of an image issue, as far as, an issue with other people taking her image. But I give her credit. I now know where those boundaries lie, if she's listening.
No more fake religion.
Right. No. That was... We've all had hobbies we tried for a bit and went, this isn't for me, right? We've all been...
Knitting.
So-
Terrible at it.
In the end, perhaps you achieved what you were after all.
I think it was time someone took me down a peg.
I'm glad you're not trapped in another realm.
Me too. Going home would have been terrible. Wow. And it's very odd to see this entity, this powerful archfey, this creature that the mystique has surrounded the entirety of your relationship with Jester for the length that you've known her. You've seen this being do incredible things, and right now is just a guy.
Yeah, no, it's awkward as fuck. Yeah.
I'll ask the question, what next for you?
Well, thankfully none of this, and he points out towards the village. This is done. I guess whatever interests me, whatever interests come my way, come your way, I don't know. I'm not going to lie. All of that was very not enjoyable, but a great weight has been lifted from these shoulders. I'm excited to see what the new day brings. While I'm here, I'm also, by the way, down there and just speaking the grandiose praises of the Moonweaver.
Are you really?
Oh, yes. Oh, I figure if we're going to do this, we need to finish it properly, so...
Can you... Wait, so you can actually make yourself be in two places at once?
Well, I can make an image of myself in two places at once.
That can talk?
Can't you?
No. I can't talk as my double image, but maybe you can teach me.
Maybe in time.
In time, she just saved you from a fucking god. Give it to her now.
Just will you walk with me for a moment?
Yeah.
Hey. I'll fucking kill you. Just, if anything happens.
He's got a gun, he's got a gun!
As comparably diminished as my abilities may be, here as opposed to my home plane, that does not leave me incapable of... No, I believe you.
Yeah,
I believe you.
exactly.
Thank you for the rum. And he takes it with him as he walks out the dome.
Yep. Fuck you, buddy.
He just walks a bit, kind of doing this sauntering stroll with the sloshing of the jug in one hand. He kind of takes a sip from it and passes it over to you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. That was a lot.
Yes, it was.
Ah!
Are we being watched?
I think the Moonweaver's back.
No, but genuinely, I'm a creature of impulse. And, I know many of my good traits maybe have rubbed off on you through the years, but I'm certain a number of my not-so-savory ones may have done the same. And for that, I'm sorry. But tonight, this... Just because one has power doesn't mean they say all, and... I was so excited at the prospect of being free from these binds I'd unknowingly shackled upon myself over the years that I definitely leapt before I looked. The last thing I want to do is put you in harm's way, or any of your friends. I couldn't let you make that sacrifice. If I was to be taken, it's my path to walk. You've already stuck your neck out far too much for me.
I hug him.
Emotions.
I know, it's annoying.
It really is. It's insufferable. It's driving me crazy. But no, look. I know I'm frustrating. And that's not going to change. By any means. But I really do appreciate you.
Yeah. Don't worry. Doesn't have to be so serious all the time.
Thank God. I was just reading the room. I assumed it was one of those serious discussion things.
Yeah, I'm glad you're not gone.
Me too. I would have been terrified.
We've learned our lessons.
Yeah. She's a cheeky bitch.
Yeah. You know, I don't know what this means for everything, but we can figure it out.
You know what's exciting? Not knowing what's next.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, isn't it?
I don't put much forethought into my plans. And right now, in this moment, I think I am the least prepared for what's next, and I've been in a long time.
I'm gonna trip him.
Go ahead and make an acrobatics check for me.
9.
You go to trip him, and it connects with his shin, and he stops.
A little prepared, then.
Maybe a little, but not by much. So let me take you from your friends. I should probably talk to them too, shouldn't I?
Yeah, they don't like you.
No, I gathered that. The energy isn't difficult to read. I mean...
Yeah. I just think that they think that you are maybe a little manipulative and that you don't have our best interests at heart and that you've taken advantage of me. You know, so some of it's based in truth, but they don't know you like I do.
Oh, they're not entirely wrong. Look.
So toxic.
No, they're right. I mean, I'm not trying to defend myself here.
No,
my very essence is manipulation.
And I love that about you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess I should... I guess I need to just think a little bit more about those I do manipulate.
Yes. Also, you need to tell me how to do that spell where I can make myself appear somewhere else and, like, really far away and be talking, because that is really cool. Because right now what I can do is, like, limited to a certain amount of space, but it would be awesome if I could, like, also make myself, like, be in the bubble right now talking to them, and I could go in and be like, oh my gosh, you guys, me and the Traveler just broke up.
There are limitations as to what I can imbue within you to an extent,
Yeah,
but an upgrade perhaps isn't too bad. How about this? And he begins to whisper into your ear, and as he does, you begin to kind of feel your consciousness expand a bit as your illusory duplicate emerges next to you, and for the foreseeable future, your duplicate can now travel twice the distance, and you can speak through your duplicate.
Oh. Holy shit. Wow. This is awesome. Coming from my duplicate.
It's just the beginning.
I'm gonna make my duplicate go into the bubble.
Okay, it skips back to the bubble.
Well, you guys, the Traveler's gone forever. As I go in the bubble.
How did it go?
Gone forever. Jester, you're back.
I'm back. It's me, Jester. I'm back. Woo, Whew, what a talk I had with the traveler, you guys. He felt so bad, but then he left.
He left forever.
Yeah, but I just stand there in the middle of the bubble, like dancing as a.
I will say, Jester, go ahead and make a stealth check for me.
Oh, shit.
You can speak through your duplicate. You can't hear through it.
Oh, no.
So you have to be close enough to hear the conversation to have one.
Right. 12. As I lean closer to the bubble, like, you know, it's happening.
So for everybody but Veth, as Jester arrives, you can see other Jester like just crouching behind a rock, but like excitedly leaning inward.
Yeah, this seems like Jester to me. I love her. She's the cutest.
Seem very broken up about it. Inconsolable, even.
Oh, can't you see I'm crying? And my duplicate starts crying.
Oh,
The
no.
Moonweaver change your mind, come back, was like, fuck you, I changed my mind.
Right as Beau says that, the real me jumps out from behind the rock and runs into the bubble.
Oh, shit!
Oh my
That's
god!
great.
The meaning of this.
Did it totally fool you guys? Did you totally fool you?
Genuinely to use
With my own voice, you guys!
double prizes.
That is pretty crazy. Yeah.
You hear a
Yeah.
boom. So Traveler's hands on the dome again.
Yeah, right.
Wait, lock it again. Just do that thing like you do in the car.
I don't know if you can
You
take
pull it
off
forward.
halfway in.
Anyway, he wants to talk to you guys.
So he didn't go away forever.
No, he's still totally here.
Funny joke.
This is quite a good one. Here's the rest of you.
He gives you like the slosh at the bottom of the jug.
That's backwash. I'm good.
No, waste not, want not. I suppose I should apologize. I've seemingly rubbed a few of you the wrong way over time, and you have every right to be frustrated. Just know, for as much as you care to believe me, I do not want any harm to come to any of you, especially Jester. If anything, to be perfectly frank, and it hates to be frank with anyone, I took some comfort in not having to keep as close an eye on her in recent times because I knew you were all with her. I couldn't say the same for some of the other riffraff, as he gestures out towards the village. Watching her grow up has been interesting. No, it's been incredible. Mortal lives are so short and yet filled with so much purpose and drive, and with the right direction, so much chaos. And yet for someone who's been alive as long as I have, I've learned so much just being in her presence. I guess what I'm trying to say is she means a lot to me as well. And if you all mean a lot to her, then in some way I guess you all mean something to me. Remember, it is me behind every healing spell. So I am helping.
That was very nice of you. That was very honest and real, and
Everyone can be best friends now together.
she doesn't need you.
Oh, I know she doesn't need me.
She doesn't need us either. She doesn't need anyone.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I need
you're
you.
Fine.
I'd be very lonely.
Sure, but you would make it.
Did you apologize to her?
Did I apologize to you?
Yes.
Yes.
Adequately enough.
Yeah.
And you promise you'll never make another cult again?
Oh, dear gods, no, never. That
I believe.
in the words of the great Zemnian, I've learned my lesson.
You know, I just want to point it out. With the costumes, and the curtain, and really the stage lighting. We put on quite a performance.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm greatly.
That was some of the best theater I've ever seen.
No.
theater.
No.
Theater.
Those were performing
Theatrical.
arts.
Might have to
same
call equity and see if
No,
this meets
there was no
certain
narrative.
guidelines.
There was an
There was.
audience.
There were
wasn't
not
a-
acts 1, 2, and 3.
We're actually.
Sizable house.
This is
Enough people in the
good.
village to make it at least
And he
Lord.
leaves the door.
Lord Theater, yes.
Yeah.
99 seat.
He's gone.
Oh shit.
It's a lot of opinions
I
about
guess that answers the question of his powers are there.
I wanted to ask him what the deal was with Celia.
Oh shit!
What do you
I should
mean?
have asked them.
What do you mean what the deal was?
She's just. Ugh.
She's just a dick. With a dick. Forever.
Never not.
Yeah, what happened to her hand?
I glued a dick to her hand forever.
What do you when you say forever, what do you mean?
Only a wish spell can take it off.
Or a machete.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That's really what that did.
Yeah.
This little glue I've been carrying around for a while. I've got a couple drops left.
That is the
So watch yourself while you're asleep.
Only a wish spell?
Got a permanent golden dick stuck to her hand.
It's little.
We might.
Only about this big,
She
but
might
it's there.
come for revenge. She knows who you are. She knows your
Tried to
name.
throw herself in the lava.
Yeah, honestly,
golden
I thought she was trying to kill herself, and now I would have let her had I known.
gosh.
Wow.
Damn.
Sucks.
But what cool villain name is she gonna have?
woman
You know,
with the dick.
Celia.
Dick hands.
Dick rights. Yeah, dick hands. Dick fingers. I
Gold
don't
dick
know.
just kind of writes itself, I feel like.
Gold dick. Celia Gold.
Golden wang, golden wang.
Dick palm.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to say to him?
If you come across him again, and if you're heading that way, just tell him maybe the invitation is open to come visit.
Okay.
Just conversation, nothing expected. Just to talk, maybe have a glass of wine.
Okay. I'll let him know.
No pressure. Just make sure there's no pressure on it.
Of course,
Just tell
of
it's
course.
an open
I'm going to make it
invitation.
seem so casual,
It's
Mom.
very casual and welcoming. Tell him it was said very cursorily and just kind of offhand, like I'm disinterested.
Okay, I'll make sure he thinks you're not interested.
Right. It's just there is a possibility.
Okay. Casually curious about how he's
Yes.
doing.
No pressure, no expectation.
Okay. I'll make sure to let him know.
Tell him how pretty I looked too.
Mama, you don't have to tell me that. I tell everyone how pretty you look.
No.
What was the other thing you had?
Oh, that's the sellabone.
Celebone.
What is a celebone?
She goes and pulls out this rod with a ring at the end of it.
Celebone.
That long. Kind of swings it a bit. It looks like it's semi-translucent, almost like a glass rod of some kind. He goes like, "This is reusable." Don't you dare, Laura.
Invisible dildo?
No.
How you developed this?
It's a very powerful magical item.
Like I said, there isn't a party around these parts that I haven't had some hands in. It's just like waving it.
The chaos ring!
Watch this.
Say anything.
You know the moment where you like write something, and then it's not until you're saying it out loud to a specific person that you're like, oh no. Oh no. So she twists it, and immediately begins to just give off bright colored lights, like a disco.
What, like all different colors?
All different colors, like just a kaleidoscope of light within like a 20-foot radius.
God, this store is amazing.
This will last for an hour. It can be used once a day.
It's like a party light.
Got 10 of these, waving the round sticks down. Got 26 of them hoopstones. Anybody interested in small clay doggies? So I've got a whole section over here.
Do they move?
If you make them.
How much are you selling them for?
Huge Goliath
2
woman.
silver apiece.
I'll take 2.
All right, here you go.
Do you have a cat section?
I love
Oh,
dogs.
right over there in the back.
I'll be back.
You sell a bone, just so you know.
One was
Go to there. The cats, they all appear to be from the same maker.
Yeah.
And the same maker has a weird idea of what cats look like. So they're all a little off in a similar way. Their necks are very long and kind of curved to where it has a strange, like almost giraffe-like thing. You could interpret it as an artistic choice, except for the rest of it seems proportionally correct, and it's odd.
In all of
You
the
should learn that trick.
antique sections, are there any like porcelain unicorns or unicorn type statues or toys?
Make a perception check.
14. 15. Oh, 15.
You do see one, like maybe inch and a half, like adorably sculpted little porcelain unicorn. It looks like it's a little chipped, like it's been there for a while and kind of seen better days.
How much for this?
Oh, 5 copper.
Give him 5 copper. Hurt.
It's all right.
As Fjord and I are dancing, we're making circles around the room, I'm assuming?
Mm-hmm.
As we reach one side of the room, I reach into my pocket and I drop an oop stone and keep walking.
Yes!
All right. So if you check what it does on D&D Beyond?
Yes.
It impacts silently the 20-foot radius vicinity of the stone.
20 foot.
Yeah. Becomes noxious odor. Other people that are like afternoon dancing and just in the process of enjoying the later part of the day, all begin just oh, they start shouting at each other and all sorts of anger curses, some in common, some in Zemnian.
Yeah.
But quickly the dance floor is...
I can understand them all now, thanks to Tongue of the Sun and Moon. I just hear, oh, fucking shit!
Yeah, right, you pick up all the curses. It's true, that's true. The dance floor scatters, and it's just you all dancing on the outskirts of the smell. And a bunch of people who are like, what the hell? They haven't found the stone source yet, but they're all just like, oh, God. One of the servers goes over like, oh, it's like retching in the corner.
Jester, was that a gift from Thadine's, or should I just be very impressed?
It was just one of the stones. Don't worry, Fjord. I would tell you if I really had to oops.
That's incredible. Oh, by the way, hold on. Do you hear that?
Yeah.
There's something. Let me go be with Jester. Do you hear that?
Yeah, I hear it.
I'll take out the little porcelain unicorn and be like, oh. I think that's for you.
Where did you get this?
I don't know. He was just trapped in my pocket.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah, just don't drop any oop stones, okay?
Thank you for giving me to Jester.
Yeah. Can we go back towards the other end?
Yeah. Fjord. I give him a kiss on the cheek. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I swing past the other couple and push Beauregard towards Jester, and I grab Fjord's hand and begin to lead Fjord around the room. Did she drop one of those stones?
She did. It was Jester.
It's so cute.
Okay, well, I think we should stay another 2 minutes and then we should get out of here.
Oh, really?
Well, it smells very bad.
I shout over my shoulder, it goes away soon, don't worry.
Nostalgia only goes so far.
A young student in the robes of the Soltris Academy, kind of from a distance, you hear the footsteps approach as this kind of young 16, 17-year-old boy with mousy brown hair, cut short, approaches.
Very sorry to bother you. Are you Bren?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and hands a letter, a wax-sealed letter to you. And then just heads off.
Cheers.
What is it? What's it from?
Check the back of your binder.
Did you slip something in there?
The back of your Bible.
There's a letter in there!
That's so cool.
Well, I can't hand you stuff across the table anymore because of the pandemic, so I had to get in there a while back and sneak it in there.
You don't touch it with your bare hand, do you? Oh, God.
There has been a murder. Everyone here is a suspect.
You are invited to my eldritch birthday party.
What does it say, Caleb?
You may already be a winner.
Bren, it has come to my attention that you are visiting the capital this day. I must say word of your patriotic deeds for the Empire give my old heart a warming glow. As I suspected, it seems some pupils can only thrive when you let them go to find their own path a while. I'm quite impressed by your accomplishments thus far and would greatly appreciate the presence of you and your companions as dinner guests at my manor tomorrow evening. Astrid and Eadwulf will be joining us as well, so consider this a proper family reunion. I do hope you consider my invitation, Bren. I gather we both have much we would like to say.
And that's where we'll end tonight's episode.
I would like a long sleeve fur Lolita dress. It's a Lolita coat and dress with a bow knot in the middle in the belt line. And I looked this up before. I want it made out of pink fabric.
Okay.
And white fur trim on all of the trim places. Big buttons down the middle.
This is fucking adorable.
White hand muff. And then I'd like an earmuffs too, but very special earmuffs. If you can craft them, white fur earmuffs. But this piece, the headpiece or whatever, I saw this wonderful, lovely little redhead who had these cool antlers. And I'd like to imitate those and put those up on top of the earmuffs because they just looked so cool. So I'd like that. They can just be like little deer, little fawn, something, just little antlers.
We clean blood stains out of this.
All right. The first tailor you speak to, a middle-aged gentleman with kind of a bit of a great heft of fur and on his chin and slick-back hair and glasses, goes, no, I'm sorry, I'm busy for the next week, and closes the door on it. But the next tailor you find can take the commission, and puts a full cost materials all in, custom elements there, about 40 gold.
Cool. Taking Jester's lead, I'll give you 42.
Well, how very kind.
And some boots.
45.
Great, done.
And you, what are you? You see Eadwulf kind of gives like a weird, like a half grin.
Vegetarian, so I hope the meal reflects that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Smile fades.
What if the thing to do now is to supplant you, to pull you up like a weed, and do better? You comfortable with that idea?
Nothing would make me prouder.
Inside check.
Inside check. I know. Yeah. He means it, doesn't he?
Natural one.
Great.
Probably means it.
Got broccoli right
means
here.
it.
At this point, Jester kind of dribbles down her chin a little bit.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. This food looks really good. Really wish Bo would
Seems
take a
pretty
bite.
honest from what you can tell.
Yes, it has been a pleasure to get to see all of you. Thank you for accepting our invitation and for this quaint bit of conversation.
Thank you for the delicious steak. It was really one of the best I've ever had.
Well, I will Let the staff know post haste. Thank you. I will take my leave.
Yeah, I say before you go, I think perhaps you were one of the most powerful mages that I've ever had the pleasure to be in the presence of. And for this, I would offer a gift, which I think it has been a long time since anyone has pointed out to you that you are a fool. Pain doesn't make people. It's love that makes people. The pain is inconsequential. It's love that saves them. And you would know that, but you have none around you. You said so yourself. You surround yourself with lies and deceptions, and I wish for you in the future to find someone who will mourn you when you are gone. Respectfully.
Good night. And he vanishes.
Caduceus.
That was so tasty.
Oh.
Astrid and Eadwulf are just kind of like,
Yo. You're welcome.
That was. Wow.
Eadwulf takes his his napkin.
You guys want to hang out or something? You want to go grab a drink?
I was going to ask the same thing.
I like you. Thank you. I like you too. Don't let that stuff get to your head. That guy's a little oof.
Yeah. I would be careful not to say things to
Oh
people
no, I
like
wouldn't
him.
if I had to live here. No. So. Oof.
I had to live here.
Anyway.
Pull him out of it.
Yeah.
To my recollection.
Chat is just screaming at us right now.
Yeah. Oh, sure. They've got it figured out.
Screaming along with them
But guys,
right now, but that's
next
neither-
where I wrote Tomb Takers and Nonagon, I've also written Mahogany Desk and Young Bearded Gnome. Case closed.
You've cracked it.
We've cracked the case.